We'll guide you through how to play all the mods 10 with your friends in Minecraft. If you guys find this video to be helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel, ringing the bell icon and leaving a like. Let's get right into it. So we'll teach you both how to get the mod pack on a hosting platform to host the server for you and how to host the server locally on your computer. Firstly, we're going to show you how to get it on the hosting platform. So just click open your browser and I'm going to use the link in the description or the pinned comment to head to Apex Hosting. Apex Hosting is also the sponsor of this video, so a huge thanks to them. They offer lag-free customizable servers ready in just a few minutes. They offer basic servers all the way up to advanced servers, and you can also customize your experience fully tailored to your needs. You can instantly switch between 20 plus games and over 200 plus mod packs at the click of a button. They offer free subdomain, unlimited slots, 24/7 server support, and automated backups. These are all the available games you can get the servers for. You can choose a server location and see where you get the lowest latency and select that server for you, as they have many options. They've always been very efficient and they've always had amazing customer support. Check them out. Use the link in the description or the pinned comment. So now that we are at Apex Hosting, firstly we need to purchase a server in order to get our mod pack loaded up. I'm just going to go for the 6GB RAM version, which they recommend. So just press on order. When we're on the screen, we can select the server version. Right now it's the most latest Minecraft 26.1 at the time of recording this video. But when we click this drop down, we can switch between the servers and also load up a mod pack, for example, all the mods, and then we can scroll down all the way until we get all the mods 10 loaded up. We can change this later as well, so don't worry about that. Then we can choose the server location, click this drop down, test our ping, and wherever we get the lowest latency, just click on that. We can also change this later. Next thing is the dedicated IP, which we can get for an additional $4. Then we can check this box which says I have read and agreed to the terms of service. Once you have read and agreed to the terms of service, which you can view by clicking on this link. Then we can press checkout, add our billing details, and then we will be redirected to the server panel. Here we are at the server panel, so we can just click it open. We can change our name from here, and if we scroll down, we can see the game file section. So if you click this, a drop down will open up where you can change your server version if you please. Right now we are playing all the mods 10, so I'm just going to leave it be. Now we can start up the server. This will go from offline to pending and then eventually online. It will just take a few minutes. While this happens, we actually need the mod pack files locally downloaded on our computer in order to actually get into the server. And the way we get those files ready, the most efficient way is using the CurseForge app, which we can get from the CurseForge website. So just open up a new tab and type in curseforge.com. Curseforge.com, press enter. Here's the website. On the top right hand side, we can get the CurseForge app. Download standalone. Once it's downloaded, it will probably go to your default downloads folder. Run the installer, install CurseForge, make an account or log in if you already have an account. Once we're at CurseForge, you'll see that I already have these mods downloaded, but when you load up, you'll have to first click on Minecraft and link your Microsoft Store account with CurseForge to verify your purchase. You also need to have Minecraft both downloaded and updated, and then link it to CurseForge for everything to actually work. If your CurseForge can't detect your Minecraft for some reason, we can click this plus button which says add a game, scan our computer for Minecraft, or manually add it. Once it's added, we can click on Minecraft and you will be at this My Mod Pack section, which will probably be empty because you haven't downloaded any mod packs. We can go to browse, and in the search bar we can write all the mods. Then we can scroll down until we see all the mods 10. We can click it open, and for me it says play. For you it will say install, so just install it. It will take a couple of minutes and then just hit play. When we hit play, the Minecraft launcher will automatically open up. However, if it doesn't, we need to go back to CurseForge, open up settings, Minecraft, scroll down a little until we see the launcher settings. Make sure you're using the Mojang launcher and not the use CurseForge launcher option. Back out and press play again and your Minecraft launcher will open up just fine. Once the Minecraft launcher opens up, you'll see that it already has all the mods 10 loaded up. So all we need to do is hit play, understand the risk of using a mod pack, and then hit play again. Once the mod pack loads up, we simply hit multiplayer, proceed, add a server, name it whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it to Minecraft server, and then in the server address, we actually go back to Apex Hosting and we'll see this IP address or port section. We simply copy this address, go back to the game, paste it in the server address, press done, and our server will be right here. We can then just double click it to join it. And here we are, the mod pack is loaded up and the server is working just fine. Now that we know how to make a server on a hosting platform, the next step is to show you how you can make this server locally to host on your own computer. So if you want to do that, let's just quickly back out of this for a second. Minimize this and head back to CurseForge. On CurseForge, it will say kill instance because the game is running. If it was not running, it would say play, and right next to it is the download server pack button. We actually need to download the server pack. So go ahead and download it, save it wherever you like. Once it's downloaded, we can go to where we downloaded it, and I'm actually going to pull it out to the desktop for our convenience. So just go ahead and pull it out to your desktop, and once it's been copied, right click on your desktop and make a new folder. I'll call it all the mods 10, and then we can right click the server pack, click on extract files and extract them to the ATM10 folder. Once it has been extracted, we can click open the folder, and then all we need to do is double click the start server.bat file to start up the server. However, if you double click it and nothing happens, it's probably because you don't have Java installed on your computer. So go back to your browser, open up a new tab and type in java.com. Search it up, and then you need to press this download Java for desktops button and then press it again. The download will begin happening, and once it's done, you need to install Java. It's pretty simple, they'll guide you through it, and then hopefully your start server.bat file will start running. However, if it doesn't, we need to do an additional step. So on the top left hand side here, click the backspace button to go back to java.com, the main page, and we need to get the free Java development kit, the JDK. Press on developer downloads, scroll down a little and get the JDK21. The JDK21, because I've tried it, I've tested it, and it works great. Then we need to select our Windows OS, and then we need to get the x64 installer. So just click on this blue download link. This will begin downloading, and once it's downloaded, you need to do the same thing with this as you did with the Java file. Install it to your computer, and then everything should be running fine. Now that we have Java and JDK installed, we can simply click on the start server.bat file. When we run the server file, the console will open up. However, the server won't run just yet because we need to do an additional step, which is agreeing to Mojang's terms of service. So they'll ask us to do it now in the console. As you can see, they're asking us to agree to the EULA by going to the EULA.txt. So when we come back to the folder, you'll notice that there's new files which have just appeared in this folder. We need to open the EULA.txt. And if you want to read Mojang's terms of service, just copy this link, paste it in your browser. I have read them and I do agree, so we can just erase where it says EULA is equals to false. Erase this and type in true, T-R-U-E, true, which means we have now agreed. Click on File, click on Save, and now if you run the server again, everything will work fine. The server will start up so we can head back to our game. Here we are inside the game. Now we just need to click on Multiplayer, proceed, add a server. We can name it whatever we want, for example GuideRealm, and then in the server address we simply need to put in localhost. That's because we're hosting the server locally on a computer. Then we can just press done and the server will load up just like this. Now we can double click to join the server because this is the first time the server is starting up, so just wait up and the server will be ready. Here we are inside the server. It's working perfectly fine. However, I do have to mention a few cons of hosting the server locally on your computer. For example, your computer has to stay online in order for the server to be online. As soon as your computer shuts down, the server shuts down with it. If you want anyone to join, not only will you have to give out your IP address, but you will also have to set up port forwarding. However, you can dodge these issues if you use a hosting platform like Apex Hosting. Anyways, that's finished for this video, guys. We hope you found it helpful. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks very much for watching, and peace.